people that want to come to work and contribute to something that is meaningful. I am humbled quite often by people who they go, wow, I came to work for the company. I didn't realize how much people really love the Garrison products. They're like little game changer products for people.
We're brainstorming and we're coming up with new ideas, and we do have a process to rate ideas on different criteria, and eventually we get it down to a few that we decide we want to move forward with.
At that point, then we go off and just start writing the story from that too, and deciding how we're going to market that new product, and then into the packaging and getting that design, and working with everybody on that.
That's the beauty of this place, is no 2 days are the same. Some days it's heavily involved in meetings with the executive team, plotting out the next quarter or the next 6 months, the strategy of where we're going as a company, working with the teams. Anita being one of the key players on the floor, making sure that her day's lined up to be successful with the team, working with purchasing to make sure all of our POs are out so we get the product in so we can deliver to the customers on time, running back and forth to suppliers to make sure we have material so we can get it out on time, and dealing with supplier relations.
Quality is the core of Garrison, one of the Garrison products, and we take pride in upholding to the quality standard. So we try to come up with a lot of testing and make it more rigorous, and we continuously make improvement and push our limit for quality.
If you look at our international footprint, we've got over 150 dealers. They're selling into over 60 countries. In terms of activities we'll attend, we have people attending some 50 trade shows a year in international markets.
Kevin once told me at the demo show that I trained at, he said, watch people walk by. They're going to come by and walk by the booth, and they're going to look up and see the name, and they're going to keep going, and then they're going to go, yeah, I need something in the office, and they're going to come by, and he just called it. This one person walked by, looked up, and then turned around and came back and said, hey, I've heard of Garrison, I need something, or can you show me this? But the recognition, the brand that's been built, that it's good to be part of that.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Because we're so small, we try to protect ourselves by getting that feedback from the dentist, and we're willing to make a change to do something because the majority said to do it.
Part of my job is not just taking orders, but really answering questions, kind of the whole spectrum of customer service, and we all do that, all the domestic reps do.
It's also really rewarding with our products to hear from the customers. Dentists tend to get excited about the products that we make, and hearing their feedback is always rewarding, very interesting and helpful as well for feedback into the design process, so that we can keep making things better.
There's a dentist that I was at the ADA meeting. I guess it wasn't this past year, but the year before, and he said, my best buddy said, I have to buy this system. He said, this guy is so in love with this system that his son was just born last week and he named him Garrison. And I'm like, yeah, right. And he goes, no, I am not kidding.
What's your experience been with that?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Right?
Okay. Rich is a great boss. Can cut this part and send him that.